Would you identify yourself as an anarchist?
Yes.
What does that mean?
Absolute freedom.
Absolute freedom. Oh, okay. So let's say if in an anarchist society, let's say if we were to transition to that tomorrow, if somebody was murdered, who do you call in the case of a murder?
Nobody. You deal with it yourself.
So somebody gets murdered and you call no one?
No, you don't.
So how does the murderer get caught?
They don't.
So you're free to murder people?
I mean, you're free to do a lot of things. You're free to buy any form of weapons. You're able to create your own form of technology. Corporations are able to control land and territory. It's a free for all. You're able to do whatever you want without any forms of restriction and regulations,
including killing people.
Again, it's the ideology world of literal free for all. Do whatever you want to do. Live the life that you want to live. Now,
Okay. All right, so hold on. I want to let's try to make this real. Let's say you have a loved one. I don't want to say mom, dad, sister, brother, whatever, but you picture the loved one, and let's say something terrible happened to them and they were assaulted. What is the recourse when that happens?
And I could probably go do something about it. If there's any forms of evidence I could find on the corpse.
What if you weren't there and you don't know who did it? Wouldn't it be nice to call someone that can investigate such a crime?
And let them do all the work. No, I'd rather go find the person myself.
So you're an investigator now?
No, I'm just saying I'd rather do whatever it takes to find the person that fucked up one of my family members or friends or whoever I know.
You don't think it would be wise to outsource this to somebody that's good at investigating? Maybe.
In this society, you can pay people to do it.
Let me ask you this: the transition from a constitutional republic to anarchy. How do you see that going down? How does that transition happen?
There's only two ways of going about this: either through a civil war, which is highly doubtful because either way it's going to be a two-sided civil war, or a World War III mixed with Civil War.
Okay, so the only way to get to your preferred system of governance would be through a world war, a civil war, or a combination of the two.
Correct.
And this is your preference.
I mean, look, in the beginning it's going to be bad and all that, but hey, in the future it's perfect.
It's perfect, but you can't call someone to help you find a murderer?
Repeat what you said.
You said you wouldn't be able to call anybody to help you find the murderer. How would that be better?
No, because then you could hire people to go find them, or you could do a lot more. I mean, you could do it yourself. You can hack into security cameras.
Lord Nas, can I ask you a question? I just want to know what, I like the expression, there's not a speck of dust out of place in the whole universe, implying that everything is perfect just the way it is. What makes you think that you're 100% sure that, your better option is truly just not ridiculous? Because if everything is already perfect, why do you think your new, your ideas are better than what's already happening?
Because people still have problems with your ideas or belief system. And if, let's say, people chose to leave this country, right, where would they go specifically, right? We don't have the technology for space travel, so we're not able to go to other planets to create this type of ideology yet. There's not really any islands that are the size of Russia, China. Not really. So there isn't really any other territory or land that anyone could create their other ideologies.
Wait, can you hold on one second? I want to do another quick diagnostic here. I like to do this in a lot of Mojo's rooms. What is 100 times 1,000, Lord Nas? Again, the question is, what is 100 times 1,000? Thank you.
take time to go get a calculator. That's fair.
So again, the question, Lord Nas, is what is 100 times 1,000? Can you give us that mental calculation if you can? 100 times 1,000. Can you do that in your head? Because anyways, can you do that, Lord Nas? Do you know what it is?
Yeah.
Okay, what's 100 times 1,000?
All right, what's up the echo?
What'd you say?
You got an echo?
Okay, so, I like to point out to people on Clown House that if you've never realized, what a fishing net is and what a fisherman is and what fish are and what a spider is and what a spider web is and what a fly is, you have to figure out sooner or later who you are, where you are on this food chain cycle, and why you're on this app having endless conversations with people, who can't even tell you what 100 times 1,000 is. It's just a quick diagnostic.
But what's up with the echo? Job.
Are you echoing over there? I'm sorry, I'm not echoing over here.
No, I'm just confused. What was up with the echo? Sound like two phones.
Lordness, have you seen the movie The Purge?
Yeah.
So what do you think of that movie? I mean, it's one of my favorites. I do enjoy the franchise, but it is a little frightening. So what if our government decided to sanction something similar, where there's a period of, once a year, all criminal activity, including murder, robbery, et cetera, kidnapping and rape were legal? I mean, that's your ideal future, or would you be down
It's
with
not
that?
going to be like that. I mean, in the beginning, the very, very beginning, it's going to be like that. But over time, people are not going to be killing each other nonstop every fucking day or second and all that. Now, you're going to have disputes. You're going to have problems on land or territory. Different ideologies having conflicts amongst other ideologies. Obviously, that's going to happen. But in the very beginning of this ideology, yes, it's going to be like the Purge. But over time, it's not going to be like that.
Well, why are you so convinced that the murder? I mean, this is a nation of wildlings, right? Why are you convinced? Why do you think that over time the murders would fall? If in the beginning folks could get away with robbery, murder, rape, kidnapping kids, etc., and there's no one to check them, no law and order, just a chaotic free-for-all, why would they stop?
I mean, well, then with that hypothetical, then I guess it would be like a band of cannibals. Then I mean, at that point, yeah, those people wouldn't really stop at all. But
Lord Nas, was the French Revolution anarchy in action? Do you think the French Revolution was anarchy in action? What do you think?
Wait, let me answer NY's question first. So I mean, there could be some people that could stop, let's say, like a band of cannibals. Could be. Either if they really want to do something about it, or they're paid to do it.
I don't know if you saw the series The Purge, but there's the Purge bus, the blue bus. There's a church a couple blocks away from me. They have about a dozen blue buses. I call them the Purge buses. I'm convinced that the Purge, ground zero of the Purge, is going to start at this church because of the blue Purge buses. So I'll keep you notified in case we need a hero to swoop in and kind of save this community first.
All right.
We got a new poll
John,
up.
what's your...
Lordness, we got a new poll up. You might like one of the choices.
Which is what?
Look at the poll up above.
There's no poll.
Oh, you haven't updated the app then.
Let me do that right now.
Awesome. Ladies and gentlemen, this was Exhibit A of Chillism Regulars.
So I was in Chillism earlier. Go ahead.
May I ask a question? I know I will regret it because...
Paula, you may ask a question. Go ahead.
Lordness, are you basing your thoughts on Mikhail Bakunin, or is that something that you concocted yourself?
He's downloading the app.
All right. This is new. All right, let's see.
So Paula,
all right.
before he answers that and answers the survey question, Mojo, I announced to the Chillism Room earlier today that tomorrow we will be live streaming them and providing, live play-by-play feedback and doing analysis of them live. So I'm hoping that by trying to organize the community organizers, we'll actually get them to stand at attention and do some, maybe thought-provoking conversations. They'll be more academic, they'll be more professional. And so I hope, our Anon surveillance program will actually bring some personal responsibilities to these rooms. Not only chillism, but also politically correct. So, thank you.
Well, those are not the only ones. I think healthy debates need some monitoring. And if others want to monitor this room, that would be fine. But I think that this Anon surveillance style that we're going to aim for is going to allow us to take the best and worst of Clubhouse, play the clips here live, and then have a discussion about what they're talking about. I think moving forward, tomorrow we have a brand new, brave new world of Clubhouse. It'll be a new style of content, and I hope everybody's here to enjoy it. Thank you.
Can I also add with that too? I mean, it's good in a way of getting people to share their viewpoints instead of hiding in echo chambers and enclosed.
Could you please answer my question now? I mean, do you know?
Oh, go ahead. Yeah. I wasn't here. I was updating the app. So go ahead.
Yeah. Well, who is? Do you know who is Mikhail Bakunin? And
No.
You base your thoughts. Okay.
No, he's never read Proudhon. He's never read Bakunin. He's never read Spooner. He's never read Murray Rothbard. He's never read any of these things.
I will put my ideology in the chat.
So I mean, how do you base your anarchism on if you haven't read any of this stuff? I mean, this is my question.
All right, so I asked ChatGPT what would be a specific ideology name for all of the things I've listed in a list of what I look for in a specific ideology.
Mm-hmm.
And it gave me the names after